It's almost 4 o'clock.
So?
It's done?
It's done. I think it's safe to say you will no longer be bothered by Mr. Conan O'Brien. It got a little messy.
Yeah, I don't need to know the details.
No, of course not. That's why there are people like you who do the things you do and hire people like me to do the things I do.
I guess.
Sorry I'm late, by the way. There was, traffic was an absolute mess. There was a terrible accident on the 405.
That's in L.A.
What?
405. It's in Los Angeles.
That doesn't negate the fact that there was a terrible accident.
Are you eating? I'm starving.
I'm good.
Nice celebratory meal to celebrate a job well done?
No, I'm good, but you go ahead. I'd really like to discuss...
You're not eating?
No.
Nothing to drink?
I'm not hungry, and I don't drink, but you go ahead.
Since when?
Since when what? The drinking? Since 20 years sober now.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you. I had no idea.
Thanks, man. I don't much talk about it. It's a constant struggle. Such is life. I would really like to get down to the task at hand, if you don't mind.
Sure. Wow, sorry. Guess I just was expecting perhaps a little gratitude since I just...
Yeah, I know what you just, Monty.
He was a very popular talk show host.
I know who he was.
He was very tall.
6'4". I know how tall he was. I think we both agree that Richter is the scrappier of the two, and if I'm not mistaken, you were paid quite handsomely for your services, so I would like you to focus for a minute, if that's okay. Did you talk to Deborah?
I did.
And?
And, as it turns out, and I think you'll find this interesting, she lost her virginity to a Nigerian man from Paris.
Interesting. In Nigeria or Paris?
What?
Where she lost her virginity was in Nigeria or Paris?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it matters. Is she coming?
Deborah?
The goddamn waitress.
In a moment.
How do you know?
Because she gave me the in a second sign.
Which is? Do you think I'm an idiot, Monty? That's the same gesture that you just gave her.
No, mine was higher, hers was a little lower. In front of the face, like so.
That is confusing.
That is understandable.
Was it son of a bitch Nigerian or French? Which is it?
It doesn't matter.
The hell it doesn't. Stop saying that.
What?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I will have your saltine crackers, please. It's my treat.
Take a 15-ounce steak, medium well, mashed potatoes on the side, no gravy, and I'll take a double shot of Jack, neat with a little ice.
You know, I hear that the crackers are fantastic.
Is a son of a bitch Nigerian or French?
He was an American.
What?
His parents are Nigerian. He was born in Paris, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, so?
Yeah. So, these are the details that I think you need to pay better attention to when giving me the details of such a sensitive matter. Yeah, so. Was he black?
I don't see color.
You don't see color.
No, I'm legally colorblind.
Is that even a thing?
I don't see color, Stanley. Everything is all washed out. It's a bunch of whites and grays. He was definitely black.
God damn it.
Don't make this a race thing.
I'm not making this a race thing, Monty. Okay, I'm not a racist, but you know as well as I do, this is strictly a matter of penis size.
Penis eyes?
Size. Size. Penis size.
Hey. Hey, are you all right? What?
I'm Irish, Monty.
I am so sorry.
It's St. Patty's Day, and Jägermeister, 3-leaf clovers, and little dicks.
The Jägermeister's
Little
German.
dicks, man.
Little dick man?
That was my nickname in high school. My girlfriend would come over and she'd want to fool around, and I would tell her that I just got back from swim practice, just so.
Oh, you're in the swim team.
I don't even know how to swim.
Look, man, I didn't know, and I understand your concern.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
No, I do.
You can't. Okay, if he was from, say, Kenya, I might have had a shot. Maybe.
On the foot race.
You think I don't know that? I'm sorry.
It's okay. You want me to get rid of him? You want me to take care of him?
That would be super awesome.
Consider it done. Our food's here. What the fuck is this?
Don't cuss at me. I'll slap you in the next week. It's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock. Fuck.
What about your crackers? You should ask about your crackers.
Am I getting my crackers or not?
I ordered a steak.
After your nap. And Stanley, take your medicine. I'm not playing with you today.
A steak. Okay.
Come on, you're on my time.
Mess with you today. Side.
I'd love to, but I have a very important mission.
I'm sure you do. And your first mission is to get that ass up out that seat. Come on, I ain't got all day.
That mission is impossible.
Get up.
Okay. I hope you've accounted for traffic. There was a terrible accident on the 405.
As long as the 405 ain't on the way to your room, we'll be fine.
It's in Los Angeles.
Doesn't negate the fact that there was a terrible accident. I'm gonna need you to seduce a Nigerian man. He has a very large penis.
I get off at 5:30. Let's go. Come on.
I'll see if that works for him.
I have to poo.
Don't care what they say. I've been working too hard lately. Feel like I'm going crazy. I need some time in the surface. And I say on and on. 'Cause there you go again, my baby. Your eyes illuminate me. Just wanna be by your side. Take me away. Want to go somewhere special. Far from this place. Don't let me down.
I'm the richest man in Manhattan. Everybody else is broke. I'm the richest man.
Hi, Mr. Friedman.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm your plumber. Your assistant booked me, Shannon. You have a leak.
A leak?
Yes, a leak in your basement.
In the basement?
Yeah.
Jesus. You know, we're gonna be out of town for 2 weeks, and Shannon can't wait to quote unquote come down with the flu until we leave. Unbelievable. Really is incredible. Yep. Yeah, we're away for 2 weeks. And the car's coming in 20 minutes, and she's still in the fucking shower. Unbelievable.
Whew, it's a lot of champagne. Hello? Hello? Mr. Friedman? Hello? 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 Whoa.
You know, we're gonna be out of town for 2 weeks.
Hello?
Hi, is Jenny Bickle there, please?
Yes, this is she.
Hey, Jenny, it's Kevin Smedley.
Who?
Kevin Smedley from high school. I accidentally burned your hair off in chemistry class one time.
Yeah, I remember. Why are you calling me, Kevin?
Oh, well,
Did you just send me a photograph?
I did. That's just me chilling in my house. Yeah,
Of your house?
yes.
Oh my god, holy shit.
Yeah.
You're worth millions.
Yeah, it pretty much is, yeah. So, I was just seeing if you wanted to stop by for a drink.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
When?
Today?
Sure. Why not? Okay.
Hi, La Mirabelle? Hello, this is account number 72310, and I would like to have a 3-course meal for 2. Do you have any specials? Ooh, that sounds really French. Great, I will take 3 of those. Great. Oh, 439 West 86th Street.
Who the fuck are you? Goofball. I'll tell you who I am. I am shaving in your bathroom, Mr. Friedman.
Kevin Smedley. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
This is fantastic. How did you become so successful?
Finance, mostly. Dirigibles.
Dirigibles. You mean derivatives? I mean dirigibles are airships. Like blimps?
Yes. I specialize in blimp futures.
Blimp futures. I mean, I just haven't seen that many blimps around.
Oh, that's because they're the future. Yeah. You know, we used to have a name for you in high school.
Shut up.
We did.
Don't tell me.
Fickle Bickle.
God, Fickle, Bickle, that's terrible.
You were the one that everybody wanted, but no one could get. Unless you were really rich and handsome.
Well, we were kids then. I mean, people change. Look at you. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
There was this one guy, though, that I could never get my hooks into. David. You remember him? David Cunningham?
Yeah, I remember David. Yeah, he was very handsome.
But so arrogant. And he always loved those like rich Hamptons type bimbos. Wow, I don't have time for people like David Cunningham in my life anymore. Yeah. No more Fickle Bickle.
No more Fickle Bickle. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. Can I tell you something that I've never told anyone?
Of course.
I used to masturbate over you like all the time. Not physically over you, just like thinking about you.
It's really sweet. When did you stop?
When I came. Whoa.
I am so sorry I ignored you all those years.
It's okay.
Let me make it up to you.
All right. Okay. I'm so sorry. Seriously. Whew. You look like you could use a drink. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs, get some champagne. Back in 1 minute, I'll be recharged. This guy's gonna be back up.
Kevin? 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 Kevin, don't be embarrassed. It happens. Where are you? Kevin? Hello? Hey. Fuck! Oh! Kevin! Holy shit! Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! Shit! Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, Kevin. David? David Cunningham? Hey! It's Jenny Bickle. You remember from high school? Yeah. I am, actually. I am. I was wondering, would you like to come around for a drink? Sure. Okay, I'm at 439 West 86th Street.
I'm the richest man in Manhattan. Everybody else is broke. I'm the richest man in Manhattan. Your life is a joke. I wear shoes once and I throw them away. You got a car, well I got a plane. I'm the richest man in Manhattan. And everything's just just great.
Just so happens that I find chickens wildly disconcerting. They are the most horrifying and nightmarish creatures in this world. I have even encountered a small group of the foul birds preying on a one-legged comrade, eventually cannibalizing it. They astound me.
Is this not what you ordered?
It is not.
So, what do you do with your time off? You know, when you're not romancing younger women with chickens.
I choose not to think of it as time off. I make films because I have to. Sometimes that means leaping into a field of cacti, hiking up an active volcano, or sleeping in a hut with 150 guinea pigs and a hunchback dwarf. Or having your limbs start by Argentinian urine.
In case you were wondering, I am not afraid of chickens at all. I have no hunchback dwarf friends. I am an actress, though. Mainly theater. I love it.
Stage acting, all that yelling and door banging, a grotesque embarrassment. I sit in my chair and hope an abyss opens beneath me. There's more honesty in WrestleMania.
You're really something, aren't you? Bet your actors just love working with you.
I assume you mean Klaus. He was a homicidal maniac, truly diabolical. But I regret not a single moment with that swine.
So at least you have one friend.
Maybe. Klaus begged me to make another film with him, but I refused. It was the ultimate pestilence to work with, forever on the verge of hysteria. Once, when we were filming in the jungle, Klaus had earnestly decided to quit the film. He had broken numerous contracts, attacked many of the crew, and he had packed his bags on a speedboat, saying he was going to leave the jungle. I went up to him and said very politely, "You will not do this. You will not leave until we are finished here in the jungle. Our work here is more important than either one of our lives." I told him I had a rifle. It was actually his Winchester, and that he would only get as far as the next bend in the river before I had 8 bullets in his head. The 9th would be for me. I'm sorry, I should not talk about such things at dinner.
No, it's not that.
I was exaggerating. I would have missed at least 3 or 4 times.
You've been shot.
I've been shot many times. It's not significant. Once, when I was in Africa, I contracted malaria, and then we were thrown into jail without any medical attention, food or water. It went on for months and months. And at the same time, I was under a tree, and fire ants dropped on my body, and they stung me 50 times, and I was in a feverish dream for
Why
weeks.
don't I go get you something to clean yourself off with? I'll just... I can't do this.
You will do this.
This is the women's room. Klaus.
I don't see any women here. All I see is a coward.
Well, all I
I see is the wrong guy drowning in his pate linguine. You said this would be subtle.
That was subtle. He should be thrown alive to the crocodiles. Panther claws should rip open his throat.
From a fan of your recent film?
What would you know? It's always me who had to pay for his ideas. You know nothing of the torment he caused me. What he's taken from me.
So she said you were friends. I think she just doesn't want to make another movie with you.
You're not here to think. You're here to act. You wanted this to be a real actor, an artist, not your theater shrub in the back bullshit. To feel alive. Something real.
Sir? Excuse me.
Flattery. I should say conquistador of the useless.
I'm sorry, sir.
Tell me, why is it I can have a 300-ton steamship thrust up a mountain? The charm always eludes me.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't serve pickup lines.
It's not cheap pickup lines I'm looking for. It's love. The absence of it is the most abject pain.
I'm sorry, sir.
One last thing, baby. Don't drink the champagne.
Stop it. Stop.
This is fake. You should get a real one. So, where did we leave off?
Why do extraterrestrials not molest chimpanzees? Why only overweight American women?
But the real question is, why do chimpanzees not utilize inferior animals? Like riding a goat into the sunset.
I too have wondered that. Though I have also long debated whether there's homosexuality among penguins.
Me too.
As a child in Bavaria, I milked cows with my bare hands. I can tell from 50 feet away whether someone knows how to tug an udder. You. Commonality at last. Tell me, do you also enjoy WrestleMania?
Sophocles, Euripides.
WrestleMania.
Poets of the next generation.
It makes me wonder, what am I doing as a filmmaker?
You know, I've actually asked myself that same thing about theater. I'll admit, it can be a lot of the same, yelling and door banging, so maybe it could use a WrestleMania. Actually, I've always been fascinated by livestock auctioneers. If it takes a hen and a half, a day and a half to lay an egg and a half, how long does it take a little night cockroach to kick a hole in a dill pickle? Anyway, my big dream is to do Hamlet in under 15 minutes with livestock auctioneers. I know, I should be taken to an insane asylum right away.
No, Christine, you must do this. Articulate yourself. Otherwise, you will be a cow in the field. If the opportunity arose to leave the stratosphere in search of untainted images on a one-way journey to Mars, I would go.
I know exactly what you mean.
Really? Tell me more.
I don't believe a word she says! It's all a plot! She's full of...
Shit! I missed. Bullet souffle, you stupid pig!
It's good to see you too, Klaus.
Paganini!
Klaus is no longer. So that's what this is about? Now I understand. No means no, Klaus.
Nein! Ich bin Paganini! Das braucht mir keiner hier verzeihen! I am your dream! Your fairy tale! You need me! Who was the one who always suffered for your ideas? Me! But not this time. No, you owe me!
We can go no further, my friend. I will never make your Paganini film.
Then prepare to die, vermin!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. This is all over a movie?
Lick my ass!
Please, Klaus, let's not fight again. I'm trying to enjoy a nice dinner with my date.
Date? Like she would ever associate herself with the likes of you. Oh, go ahead. Tell him what you're really doing here. Hmm? Oh, Werner, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, thrust your steamship up my mountain.
Eat shit and die, Klaus!
Shut up, you squat!
Kick his ass, Werner!
Idiot! You stupid pig!
Werner, behind you!
Still afraid of poultry, you miserable swine? Enjoy your champagne, Wiener.
Werner, what?
Get up! Our work together is more important than our lives. Quitting on us now is something you will not survive. You idiot! I'll kill you! I will end your life!